Hi guys, Andy from Vividing Tattoo Studios, and in this video I'm going to show you my 10 personal favourite tattoos done across all of the Vividing Studios in the month of April. First up is this wolf done by Dennis over at Vividing Wolverhampton. What I love about this is how you've got the real prominent wolf in the foreground, but then in the background you've got the silhouette of the wolf standing in front of the moon, which looks really nice. You've got all the trees and the mountain range at the bottom as well. And just collectively as a piece, it flows really well together. It's got a lot of contrast in it, and it's a really, really well executed tattoo. Scott from Vividing Sutton absolutely nails this memorial piece. It's a really, really well executed tattoo. The black and grey shading is really smooth, which always looks the best in these kind of tribute tattoos. I also like the fact that she's holding the photograph. It's got a lot of meaning and sentiment behind the tattoo, and that's why it makes the list. Next up on the list is this piece by Lauren over at Vividing Shirley, and what I love about it is it feels like the dog is smiling. You can literally feel it come through the tattoo. That probably sounds like a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think you know what I mean. It's a very good reference photo of the dog, so it's like got all of the details in there. And also Lauren isn't like a specialist black and grey artist. She does like a varying different collective of styles. It's also really impressive that she can do this realism to this level, and that is why it makes the list. Jordan from Vividing Coventry absolutely nails this floral piece. The position on the thigh is really nice. The tattoo itself is incredibly well executed. Loads of thin, fine, dainty lines. It's very delicate, very feminine, and it's a really, really stunning tattoo. This piece is done by Amy over at Vividing Moseley. It is a pair of neo-traditional swallows. And what I love about it most is the color. So it's got like a nice muted grey tone to it all the way through. And then it's got this like contrasting red that just makes it pop out. It really brings a lot of life into the piece, and it's just generally a really stunning tattoo. The customer's first tattoo as well, so props to him for having such a good first tattoo. Okay, speaking of Amy, this piece was actually done on Amy, but it was done by Alex from Vividing Moseley, and it is a portrait of her cat, and it's done in such a unique style, and it actually won an award for the best small black and grey at the UK TTA convention in Birmingham very recently. It's an award-winning piece. You can see why. The shading, the texture, the depth, the detail, it is just all there. A beautiful tattoo, and congrats to Alex for winning the award as well. This Little Mermaid piece was done by John over at Vividing Derby, and I love the colour in it. I love the flow, and mainly I love that it doesn't have a face, open to interpretation. You could choose the face that goes on there. I'll choose my own. No, that'd be really weird. And that is why it makes the list. This floral piece is done by Lily over at Vividing Wolverhampton. It's a really clean, well executed tattoo. I love the simplicity to it. I love how it's got like minimal shading in there, but you can still see exactly what's going on. Very well executed tattoo. The lines are perfect. It fits the body perfectly as well. So that is what it makes the list. This is a Sylvanian Families piece done by Mike over at Vividing Birmingham. Just look how small it is and how much detail he's managed to get into such a tiny tattoo. That alone is impressive, but also the execution of it to, make it feel like a real thing. It's got a 3D element to it. You can see as he pinches it here, it looks like you could literally pull it off somebody's arm. Very, very clever, very well executed, and that is why it makes the list. This floral design by Julia over at Vividing Worcester is really nice. I love how it's done in a sketchy style, and what also makes this really impressive as a tattoo is that it's a cover-up of scars, and you can't tell that scars, they actually blend really well into the design, and it makes it feel like it's part of the piece. So very well executed tattoo by Julia. Okay, so those are my 10 personal favorite tattoos done across all the Vividing Studios in the month of April. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions on videos we could film in the future, please feel free to let us know. We're gonna do this about multiple different things. My 10 favorite tattoo sleeves, cover-ups, etc., etc. But like I say, any content ideas, fire them over and we'll get making them. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.